Hello and welcome to the opening night of Morning Coffee.
Well, good morning, dear. Good morning, precious. Yeah, I was just in there, honey. You have a nice sleep, babe? How's my little sweetie pie today? My little sweetos. My little Mary Sunshine. My little sewer rat. My little reticulated python. I hope one can was enough. You seem to be harboring a lot of unresolved hostility.
No, it's all resolved.
Oh, I should never fight with you. On Friday nights, that way I don't have to spend the whole next day with you. Because it is so much easier to escape the work where I can forget that you exist.
You don't have to worry about that anymore. And because we are not going to fight anymore. Because we are not going to see each other anymore.
Well, it's fine with me.
And it's fine with me.
And it's fine with me. As always, we're in total agreement.
So? When are you leaving?
Leaving? I'm not leaving.
It's my apartment, David.
Your apartment? Did you build it?
I was here first.
Well, who's paying the rent?
We both are?
Who's paying the phone bill?
Oh, are you going to be petty about this? All right. I live. It makes no difference to me.
Good, that works out perfectly.
With all the homeless and the hungry.
All right, come on. This is progress. This is the a sense of.
That's right. Why would you care about the homeless? You've got your VCR, your compass.
The journey to the start. This is the last frontier.
Let people starve. Let them eat
that
their own
That
children.
is a crock of shit. No one is starving in this country.
Stupid. Find out what's going on.
I should find out what's going on.
Get your head out of your personal.
You didn't even know there was a space shuttle being launched. You're a moron.
Bastard! I'm starting a new health regimen. Natural foods, fibers, alfalfa sprouts.
Do you want some?
No, I don't.
Go ahead. Here, take some. Just a little. Come on.
I want any.
You know you want some. Come on, you know you do. All right, please. For me. They're good. They're real good.
How very childish. I'm going into that bathroom. Please notify my next of kin. You don't have to be here when I come out.
Well, if you want to hear some good news, Katie and I are breaking up. No. It's all very amicable. We're treating this like adults. I don't know what her plans are. Maybe she'll move back with you. Yeah, think about that. Well, did you put the seat down?
My eyes are tearing. You really should see a doctor, David. I'm revolt.
Oh, something about your cousin Ruth? I think she died.
He died?
Yeah, that's what he said. Hey, where are the spoons?
She died.
Yes, she's dead, no longer living.
What happened to her?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Not my family.
She's not dead.
Gee, I guess I misunderstood.
Sorry, Daddy. No, David told me that she was dead. Well, you have to understand, he's an emotionally stunted human being. He takes pleasure in the misfortunes of others. Thank you. So she's out of ICU. That's good. 3 or 4 months? Well, I guess it could be worse. Is Aunt Claire there? I suppose she's a nervous wreck. How about Mommy? Oh, she is. No, let her rest. It must have been quite a shock. No. I was sneezing. Call you back.
Metal file cabinet?
I imagine so.
Well, was there a lot of blood?
What kind of a sick question is that?
I'm just trying to form a mental picture. You can get some nasty cuts from those metal file cabinets.
I'll go up and ask her how much blood there was.
Alright, I once banged my head on one of those metal file cabinets. Right on this bone right over my eye here, and I kid you not, it blew up like a golf ball.
Are you sure it wasn't your brain trying to escape?
Well, it must have been a pretty heavy file cabinet to break that hip. That woman has the biggest house that I've ever seen. Well?
That's not a nice thing to say. It's disproportionate.
It's colossal! That amazing, colossal ass!
Yeah, that's right, and she's not here to defend herself.
Oh, what is there to defend? Seeing is believing. A vast, untamed territory spreading out like the Ponderosa. Watching her walk is like watching the universe expand. I don't think I exaggerate.
Let he who is without that cast the first stone.
I haven't got an ounce of fat on me. This is all muscle, as you well know.
She was always a happy girl, but she's good-hearted. And in her own way, she's attractive. She is. She's cute. She has pretty eyes. Did you ever look at her hands? They're so small and dainty, ladylike. She's a real lady.
I can still see her lurching across those sands. Her thighs scraping daintily. Her flesh rippling hypnotically in the afternoon sun.
I remember, and she was wearing that hideous white bathing suit with the gray stripes.
She's a vision out of Melville.
And she settled herself right in the middle of the blanket. There was no room for us.
Well, we did manage to find a spot elsewhere, if I recall. You know, just past Field 6.
That's right. That's the day we... Oh. Nice try.
Why?
I know what you're trying to pull. All this talk about Jones Beach and the sand dunes.
Whoa, did I say anything about the sand dunes?
You're hoping that I'll get all sentimental about the good old days and take you back. That's what you're hoping.
Wait, you take me back? Are you kidding?
What's next? Memories of Great Adventure? Or the Catskill Game Farm? Or any of those other terribly romantic places you dragged me to?
I am the one that has to take you back because I am breaking up with you. I am the Terminator here.
You managed to find a comfortable spot.
I was just simply making the point
I was
that you're
so comfortable. I was falling asleep.
simply making the
was faking.
Your eyes were rolling in your head.
I was watching you fly.
You were clawing the sand like a fiddler crab. I thought you were going to take off over the dunes like a guided missile.
You wanted to launch me. You should have used a bigger fuse.
That's a cheap shot, Katie.
No, I'm only stating the obvious. You have a microscopic dick.
Well, it's not the wand, it's the magician. Besides, I am slightly larger than the national norm.
Not according to my research.
Well, German shepherds don't count.
You couldn't compete even with the Mexican hairless.
I had you howling with pleasure. I had you trilling the scales like a prima donna.
I was faking.
You were not faking. You never faked with me.
5 years. 5 years of faking. Oh.
You lied. You fake slut.
Ridiculous unit.
Castrating bitch.
Beat me.
Whore.
David, I think we should strive to settle this business in a civilized fashion. We may not be lovers anymore, but there is no reason why we can't be friends.
I can think of a dozen reasons.
I can think of 1,000. The point is, we don't have to degrade ourselves. We knew from the start we wouldn't stay together forever. There are no legal ties, so it should be easy for us to split off and go our separate ways.
Yeah, so when are you leaving?
I'm not leaving. I have an ethical right to this apartment.
Ethical? When did that word enter your vocabulary?
Not once, but getting the hell out.
Oh, not so. No, I have a mission. To restore these rooms to a livable human dimension. Yeah, once you're gone, I'll bring in some rugs. I'll paint the walls. I will expunge every trace of your yuppified existence.
Look who's talking. As if you haven't evolved into the consummate yappy yourself.
I'm not a yuppie.
Who subscribes to New York Magazine? Who buys new topsiders every summer? Who was talking just last week about timeshare in Swinden's land?
No, I have contemporary style.
You're a smug, self-absorbed yappy asshole.
With your designer sweatsuits, and your designer dish towels, and your designer maxi pads.
Oh, and you're the one with the itching calculator and the Darth Vader sunglasses.
And your Georgia O'Keeffe paintings of flower and vaginas.
Oh, and your mechanical tie rack and I've got underwear.
Oh, I was spraying your fucking ferns all day.
Now pull up your green tea.
Reebok lover,
Coffee that.
pasta maker.
This is a stupid argument.
I know, we must be losing our edge.
Don't have quality fights anymore.
We don't discriminate. We will fight about anything. What was it last night?
I don't even remember. Oh! It was you picking that scab on your leg?
Oh, that's right. One of your many classic obsessions. As if I have the right to pick my own scab on my own leg.
Any child knows you don't pick scabs. You can runs right down into your
If I
soul.
want to bleed, isn't that my business?
You get an infection. Who has to take care of
Have
you?
you ever met anyone that's gotten an infection from picking their own scab?
Yeah, me, when I picked you.
What's worse? Picking a scab or picking your nose?
I do not pick my nose. I rub my
You
nose.
think I'm not looking? I see you rolling around out there.
Damn it! This is the same argument again. From now on, I come first.
Yeah, that'll mark a major change in your lifestyle.
The next man I take will be my slave. I'll make him like a chimp. He will paint my toenails and pick me grapes and sleep on the floor by my bed. He will exist only to gratify my whims. And he will never use my bathroom. I will be free to fulfill myself as a woman. No more housework, no more compromise. 2 hours of foreplay. Minimum.
You are mellowing with age. What? No other requirements besides a basic spinelessness?
I'm not particular. 6'3", blonde hair, cobalt blue eye.
Yeah, 20, 21.
A man-child throbbing with sexual urge.
Oh, but sensitive.
Oh, a poetic soul.
And a dick like a zucchini.
It will be visible to the naked eye.
You know, there is something pathetic about a grown woman clinging to these adolescent fantasies, even as she drifts inexorably into middle age. Hello? Paging Mr. Multiple Orgasms!
Maybe I just have to become the foe.
Come on, are you really expect me to believe that there's no way?
Don't count on it.
No, if you were cheating on me, I would know. You're not that clever.
Did you know all the other times?
I'm not gonna fall for this, Katie.
You think I've been blindly faithful the last?
Alright, you're grasping at straws now.
All right. Forget I mentioned it.
Of course, if you have been cheating on me, I am in no position to complain.
Waiting for this.
No, I'm not gonna make up any fictitious affairs. I'm not gonna stoop to your level. And I have been faithful to you all these years. God knows why. But I have had my eye on a potential successor for some time now. And I think she will be just the right antidote to your noxious personality.
Do I know that younger, sexier bitch? Hey, it's your life.
Caroline is a wonderful person. Warm, intelligent, she's well bred. She doesn't watch soap operas. And she has exquisite table manners.
So you have already dated.
Strictly lunch. But what a pleasure it was to have a meal with somebody that actually pays attention to you. That doesn't pick up bits of food and ask, what's this? And actually knows how to chew with her mouth closed.
Oh, I've heard she has a talented mouth. Not necessarily for chewing.
She happens to be of very high moral standards.
She's a tramp. She would screw a snake if it had ears.
You were just jealous that I am going to glide from one relationship to the next with an effortless nonchalance, while you're going to stumble your way through a jungle of degenerates and low-income earners.
I'm not jealous, David. I really couldn't give a shit. What you do once you leave this apartment is no concern of mine.
I'm not leaving. I am not setting foot outside this apartment.
Neither am I.
You
I hate to bring this up, but I could solve this matter very easily by calling the police and having you thrown out.
Well, suppose I throw you out.
You and what midget army?
Oh. You think I'm bluffing?
Then get away from me.
No, I'll toss you out the door. I'll throw you out like a rag doll.
Go sit down, idiot. Don't touch
I'll
me.
show you who's master here.
Get your hands off me.
Impudent strumpet.
Help! Ray! Assault with a miniature weapon!
Oh, you give up yet? Huh?
That was why?
Oh, you even on a recording.
Oh, bastard!
Foul! Come on, that was fun. I remember when we used to have fun.
I remember when you used to have poison.
Oh, maybe I should have slapped you around a few times. And just to keep you on your toes. I was altogether too nice to you. My grandfather warned me. He said in every marriage, there are those who crap and those who get crapped upon. And the view from below is no picnic. Wise old fellow, my grandfather.
Your family has just about cornered the market of experimental wisdom. And, if you hadn't noticed, we are not married, thank God.
Well, not for lack of trying.
I never pressured you about marriage.
You were always hinting. It was always looming just beyond the horizon.
That's nonsense. I may have mentioned marriage in the general sense, but I never wanted to marry you.
You would have married me in an instant. You would marry me right now if I asked you.
I wouldn't marry you if you were the last single non-smoking cockroach on earth.
Katie, will you marry me? Marry me, Katie. Please marry me. You've dreamed of this moment, haven't you? This is what you've always wanted.
I despise you with all my heart. Oh, man.
One of the fringe benefits of not having to date you anymore is that I never have to kiss your mother again.
At least my mother is clean shaven.
What does she use for aftershave? Johnny Walker Red? Yeah, that's the recipe to a happy marriage. A double scotch and a bowl of goldfish. I mean, if your mother ever went a day sober, she'd probably... What? What did I say? Look, are you gonna watch this? The shuttle?
I need money for a cab.
Oh, another dramatic exit ruined.
I didn't have a chance to cash my paycheck yesterday and I only have about $3 on me.
So?
So, can you run me cab there? Is it going to kill you?
I don't know, you're good for it.
Never mind. I'll walk 5 blocks to the back.
Alright. You have no sense of humor. What do you need? 5?
10 is fine.
Are you sure you have everything now?
Don't worry about me. Sit down and watch your fucking shadow.
Look, why don't you keep these keys for now? You have to come back for the rest of your stuff. You have to get the cats.
Oh, you don't want the cats?
Not alive. No.
I'll take them Monday.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There it goes.
Oh, you'll miss me when you're gone.
Only sip coffee, that's it.
And after 5 years of classic confrontations, we're breaking up over a scab? That seems so unworthy.
We are not breaking up over this scab. We are breaking up because we hate each other.
Do you really hate me?
I hate everything about you. Your hairstyle, your music, your smell, everything. The whole package. Why? Don't you hate me?
Well, of course I hate you. But I don't make a big deal about it.
You're not suggesting.
I'm not suggesting anything.
We just don't get along.
Not at all.
We need to get away from each other before someone gets killed.
It's an unhealthy relationship.
Definitely.